So without further ado, here is the new car. But I'm stuck. Wow. Wow. Woo! Hello everybody, welcome back to another JQ on the go video. So today we are going to be fixing a chip in my windshield with this 3M Auto Advanced Windshield Repair Kit from AutoZone. So I was just cleaning up the car and you can see we got a nice chip right there, right next to the dash cam. So I'm gonna follow the directions on this kit and see if we can get the windshield of the Audi unchipped. I mean, I'm gonna say the first step is to make sure your car is clean and pretty. Now I'm gonna open this kit up. Just cut right into it, you know. Don't try to like do it nicely and take off the staples. Yeah, okay, let's see. So in the kit, we got an alcohol wipe, the adhesive pad, a suction cup, a Phillips head screwdriver, the 2 different types of injectors, the resin bottle, a stick pen, a dropper, a razor blade, and step-by-step instructions. So all things you're going to be using during this install. And you can see this is what the main suction cup looks like, and then you're gonna like put the resin in this little hole there. So I guess let's get started. And like I was just reading off, these are all of the materials that come in the kit. Okay, so here are the directions, and I'm gonna read these over, and then I'll come right back to you guys, and we'll start this process. So the first step here is to use the push pin and take out any loose glass. And then you're gonna line up, what do they call this other guy? The bridge. You're gonna set up the bridge assembly right over the impact part, or right over the hole there. You gotta push this guy down so it's flat. So I'm gonna push it a little bit off camera, but as you can see, it is pretty flat right now with just that little bit of pressure. And then step 3 is to screw in this resin container until it touches the windshield. And then when it touches the windshield, you want to do it 3 more times. And it says not to do it any tighter, because you can cause more damage to the glass if you over tighten it, which makes sense. And the third step here was to use this dropper there, get some of the resin from inside this black container, and fill this guy up to halfway. So as you can see, the liquid is right about there, so right about halfway. So now for the 4th step, I've taken this little cap and pushed it into here. This is gonna sit for about 1 minute, letting all of that liquid, all that resin kind of sit in there. And then we're going to slowly unturn the injector and allowing it up to 30 minutes for all the damage to be completely filled. And then we're going to wipe the glass clean with a paper towel. So now just a little update for everybody. So after that, I put the tube back in after it was sitting out for a little bit. Got this little bottle here. So now we're on step 5, but I just want to show from the inside how much the crack has actually filled in. So I'm really surprised at how good it looks. You can kind of see where it was and how big it was when I look at like different angles. But overall, that looks a lot better than what I initially thought. And I do have some other little chips here if the camera will focus. So maybe if this kit works out, maybe I'll do those little chips so I don't turn into bigger marks on the windshield. I'm gonna let the car sit now, let that tube sit in there, let all that resin fill in that crack, and I'll be back in a little bit after class to finish everything up. So I just finished up step 5 and I removed the, ooh! And I removed the bridge there, took all of that out, made sure to use the dropper to put a little bit of extra on top. And now I have put the clear patch on. I'm gonna get the rest of those air bubbles out now. I'm using the back end of this razor blade to kind of push everything out. And then I'm going to wipe down the windshield. As you can see, there's still, this was the leftover resin. And now I'm gonna try to drive the car outside, give it some sunlight before it all goes down because it needs to cure outside for about 20 minutes. So let's do this quick. Hopefully it should be all good and all back together. Overall, I'm happy with the results. If I were to do anything different,